In a tavern lit by a flickering glow, the strings where the ales and the pixels flow, with a laugh so hearty it could shake the beams. It's a madness, king of digital dreams. Raise your mug to the man on the screen, with his banter sharp and his wit so keen. Click, laugh, cheer, let the good times roll. It's a madness, the bard of your soul. Fights dragons with a pint in his hand, quests through dungeons, a hero so grand. From late night raids to the mean fist flat, you'll find your place in the world he's at.
It comes in pints.
Pull up a chair, he
I'm getting
hollers loud without
We've got a whole
care.
half already!
Raise your mug to the man on the screen, with his banter sharp and his wit so keen. Click, laugh, cheer, let the good times roll.
What's that?
It's a madness,
It's a pint.
the bard of your
It comes
soul.
in pints. I'm getting one.
We've got a whole half already!
Boy, you there? Pull up a chair, he hollers loud without a care. Raise your mug to the man on the screen, with his banter sharp and his wit so keen. Click, laugh, cheer, let the good times roll. It's a madness, the bard of your soul. You know my pixels, he's the host of virtual taverns, proud his boast. The ale might be
What's that?
fake, but the laughter's
Yes,
true.
my
It's a
friend.
madness,
It's a pint.
he's
comes in
calling for
pints.
you.
I'm getting one.
We've got a whole half already!
Oh, in the realm of pixels, he's the host. Virtue duns your sharp and's proudest boast. The ale might be fake, but the laughter's true. It's a madness, he's calling for you. Raise your mug to the man on the screen, with his banter sharp and his wit so keen. Click, laugh, cheer, let the good times roll. It's a madness, the bard of your soul. Oi, you there? Pull up a chair, he hollers loud without a care. In the realm of pixels, he's the host of virtual taverns, proudest boast. The ale might be fake, but the laughter's true. It's a madness, he's calling for you.
What's that?
This, my friend, is a pint.
It comes in pints. I'm getting one.
We've got a whole half already!
Hello, friends. Okay, just making sure my audio wasn't being terribly goofy, at least any more than usual. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great week. We're having a good week. Been an interesting week, but yeah, it's been a good one. Let's see. So, hi, Aaron. Welcome in. Hi, Wim. Hello, Brunette Buckeye. Hi, Kim Chalana. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. Honestly, like, there's not anything that's been like earth-shattering, but yeah. Just trying to get my add-ons updated here, and then we'll jump in. You can tell that there are a lot of people who are trying to play WoW right now because the add-on updaters are all like, we can't reach the website where stuff is breaking. Now, thankfully, there is a lot of stuff that I'll be able to do without those guides, but they're just nice to have anyway. Hi, Sam. Shan, welcome in.
Enchilada, enchilada, extra spicy salsa. Eat it in the kitchen, don't step in the lava.
10 months, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy, but I appreciate you being here so much. Yeah, Kim, I'm not even trying to get into the game yet. I'm just trying to make sure that my add-ons are updated so that whenever I do log in, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff going, we're out of date, and crashing the game. Honestly, if this keeps up, it might be worth just disabling my add-ons for the moment. Here's all the silly Twitch notifications. Well, thank you for all of the silly Twitch notifications, Jen. Y'all, I am tired. Like, it's Thursday, but it needs to be Saturday. I was in Discord chat with Mrs. Bone Daddy earlier, and she's like, happy Saturday. I'm like, no, but also can it be? Good Lord. And one last one for good measure.
I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Give me.
We love all the Twitch notifications. Alright, so if this last one doesn't go through, I'm just going to skip it for now. It's a guide anyway, which I don't really need. Yeah, timed out. Alright, cool. I'll check that one later.
What's that?
But, oh wait, just kidding.
Pint. It comes in pints? I'm getting one.
You got a whole half already!
We'll pause the music. Thank you so much for that check-in. Ooh, s'mores campfire cocoa. That sounds delicious. So I did have a call with the medical center that is doing my procedure next week. We are all set. I did part of the payment because they like to know that they're getting paid for the stuff that they're doing. So I did part of the payment for that, and which means that I'm good to move forward. So Wednesday morning, women, I get to be up at bright and friggin' early. I got to make sure that so I have a couple of things of medication that I have to stop before I go for that, and so one stops on I take my last dose on Saturday night, and then I need to skip my Mounjaro on Monday, and then Wednesday morning is my procedure. And hopefully I'll be home Wednesday evening. I will not be planning on streaming that night, but if Wim would like to stream, she's welcome to do so, and I'll be hanging out, and we'll see how that goes. We've been tweaking the schedule as we go. I think we're making another change as well. So I'll double check with her before we do that. But yeah, I think for the moment, I'm going to stop yapping at you. We'll swap over to that. Because there should be presumably some sort of cinematic, assuming this opens up correctly. Make sure my stuff is all auto capture, audio source. All right. Let's see if this decides to cooperate today. But we don't want you to stop yapping. Well, I'll continue to yap. So I will say that that's one thing that I do kind of miss about having the launcher always running and that fast sign-in is they design these absolutely beautiful loading screens that you almost never see anymore. All right. So I did go ahead and redeem my collector's edition. Let me grab that box because, so it turns out that the purple box that we saw the other day was just the outer box. So let me grab the actual one. So, this is the actual box. And then inside, they did bring back the art book, if I can open it. So, that's really cool. It looks just like the front of the regular box. Yeah, so this is a brand new expansion. It technically, the actual release date is this coming Tuesday, the 3rd, I think. So, but for people who are just here for the vibes, totally fair. Yeah, so the actual release date is not until Tuesday, but if you ordered a specific version, so they are very similar to Dreamlight Valley, where they have different levels of the expansion that come with extra bonuses and stuff like that. With the collector's edition, they've started adding early access. So we'll see what we get up to tonight. I could do housing. I could do leveling. I'll probably do housing, just because I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of issues and stuff like that happening with the actual questing, and there's probably going to be a ton of people doing stuff. So they did bring back the art book, and then they also... So it's just a little desk light thing. So I don't currently have it plugged in, but it comes with a USB cable and a stand. So once I actually get that hooked up, I will post a picture in the Discord. Yes, very shiny. So put that back for now. And then it also came with a pin. Also purple. It's actually characters. I will say that it's not the best pin that they've ever put out. It's definitely not a bad one, but they've definitely made better pins, I feel like. It's very purple, which, again, goes with the vibe of the expansion, so that's fine. Put this back without breaking anything or making a huge mess of things. Okay. Got that. Yeah, so that'll get added to the stack of previous collector's editions that I have. Okay, and then let's go. I'm not going to buy the battle pit. I'm not going to buy the battle pit. I'm not doing it. Okay, why do they have to attack me like this? Very directly. This is not fair. Packmaster. Well, I seen oops, I did it. Yeah. Probably. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, if I had unlimited wealth, this shop would be terrible news for me. Thankfully, or not so thankfully, as you can see by all the green check marks, I have given them plenty of money over the years. It's a little bit gross. That's pretty. How did I not get that one? Let me jump in. They have a couple of corgi pets. I don't remember if they have a mount or not. Let's find out. At me. I feel like I'm waiting to be sorted by the sorting hat. Yeah, the sorting hat takes a little less time on launch days. Or even things that resemble launch days. Okay, so there's the stuff for the expansion. We're not going to get started on that yet.
Champion, Zalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it. We desperately need your aid. Seek me out, and the light will bear you to Quel'Danas.
Because the music in this game is just so good too. Oh, so let's start with corgis. Well, okay, so let's actually start with mounts from DLC purchase. So this is a Lightwing Dragonhawk. So that comes with the DLC purchase. Channels, I need to change this because I had it set. Okay, so that's one of them. There is also a... Looks almost exactly the same. Okay. And then the Voidwing Dragonhawk is also... So yeah, those are the 3 mounts that come from the purchase of the DLC. And let's see. Okay, so there is not a Corgi mount, but there are pets that come with the DLC, which are basically the smaller versions of the mounts that we just got. So, Sam, there are actually 2 different flavors of Corgi. So there's that one. Hang on. That was not doing what I thought it was going to do. And it is currently dragging its butt. So there's that one. And then there's also a molten version of it.
What's that?
This, my friend, is a pint.
It comes in pints? I'm getting one.
You've had a whole half already!
So... Hi, Sonny. Welcome in. So, depending on how badly you need them, my friend code is in the Discord. Hi, Sonny. You're very welcome. Yeah, the pets are honestly too cute for such a for such a game. Let's see. There we go. And there are a lot of them. Little KT. Yeah, the little versions of the pets or the raid bosses are really cool. Please don't mind the dwarf. The other one that's I really enjoy is let's see, the little XT one that is like the boss from Wrath of the Lich King because it knocks out the trains. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the housing stuff. A house for you. Enter the Wizard's Sanctum. Acts as a neighborhood for your capital city. Okay. Take the portal from Wizard Sanctum to Founder's Point.
I'm gonna rough you up!
I'm trying to figure out how to turn off the nameplates because I only request NPCs. Which one is different?
Hey there. See you around.
Now, there is a way to create like a hero builds of neighborhood. Uh-oh. What happened? Now, who lost Whim? Did you lose Whim or did I lose Whim? Or did she bow out because she turned my volume up a little? Let me turn that. She left to restart and it's been too long. Oh no. Yeah, let me rebalance the audio because I did just turn the game audio up. So it might be a little bit too loud. So let me turn that back down. Specifically the music. And then yeah, let me know. Do I need to go check on her? Like, did something break?
Liar! Liar!
There we go.
Liar!
Updating drivers and
I'm not
things.
always
Got
right.
it. I'm done in
That's what
video.
you just
Okay.
said. I'm not even sure I want to be dead anymore.
You never had it so
Intel.
good.
Discord and Google. Okay. Gotta update all the things. Headphones won't connect.
A
homeowner. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Do I need to come help? Okay. Yeah. If you can't get it figured out, I'll come help you after stream. All right. So I was worried about the restroom part. And were you worried that she fell in?
All are welcome.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at housing first.
I do enjoy a good stroll about town.
We're gonna do the
Let's see what plots are
standard
available.
walk around and show us the lay of
And
the
if
land.
you have any
quests.
questions or find your options are too limited, please speak with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna let other people figure out all of the quests and stuff that are broken in the new expansion stuff. Okay, explore the neighborhood and acquire a house. So this is kind of the central area of housing. You can see there's several decor vendors, and all neighborhoods have this kind of open, functional middle area. And there's a dye crafter so that you can dye your furniture different colors. All sorts of good stuff.
Here's to new beginnings. Make your voice heard.
So yeah, this is the alliance-based neighborhood. You can
Though
see
the
that
crops
there's
come and
different
go with the season, these fields, orchards, and arbors have been here longer than the city of Stormwind.
So there's several different types of biome type areas that you can get a house in. So that was the farm area. This is kind of the coastal area.
In his logbook, Faldir expressed relief to find safe harbor here.
What's that?
This isle became a crucial foothold for the humans who
It comes in
first
paints?
settled the south.
I'm getting one.
You got all half already!
And there's
The beacon on the bluff is one of the island's most
Lighthouse.
historic landmarks. It is the first light seen by ships bound for Stormwind Harbor.
a little darker wooded area, forest area.
The island's burial roll has been meticulously kept. Over 50 generations have called this place home. It's a
That's a
fascinating
nice little
read.
cemetery. Another waterfall area, the
The
Highlands.
island's earliest register
This is probably where
mentions
I'm
an
going to try and
amnesiac
put my
dwarf
house.
found in the surf. Though his true identity is lost to us, This bridge he built serves as his legacy.
Oh, okay. Thought we'd crash there for a second. It paused on me.
The locals have dubbed this hill the Small Eyrie. Flocks of griffins naturally tend to roost here.
Okay. I have a lot of quests that I need to clear out. Okay, so I need to see if I can find a house in an area that I like. Which I don't know that I'll be able to do in this neighborhood. So the way that this works is your guild, you can get a guild neighborhood, but it requires a specific number of active accounts to be able to do so.
Wander no more. Always begin with intention.
I've invented a method for non-ethereals to visit. If it should allow you to see what we see in a limited fashion. It will remain stable as long as you remain within the anchored area I've set up here. But if you venture outward, we'll be forced to pull you out, lest your essence dissipate into arcane dust. Step into the device next to me if you'd like to see for yourself. Okay. So that's not what I'm looking for. I am friggin' tired. Transmogrifier.
The past will restore our world.
A new day starts here.
Oh. Create a guild neighborhood. Okay. What should we name the guild neighborhood? Because it's giving me the option to do so. It hasn't told me I can't yet. The tavern, obviously. Thank you, Jen. Enjoy your Umbran plot.
We're in this together.
Cool. Okay, that was easy.
Come as you are. What differs makes us strong.
Now, how do I get to said neighborhood?
A new day starts here. Make your voice heard.
Try going back out and back in.
I do enjoy a good stroll about town. Let's see what plots are
Okay,
available.
cool. So that looks like that
And
one.
if you have any questions or find your options are too limited, please speak with me.
So now I get to have my choice of plots. I feel like I like one of the ones up here. I think I like this one. Or this one. It's such a cute little house.
This plot is a fine choice. I look forward to seeing what you do with it.
Okay. Visit the general contractor in your neighborhood to level up your house.
Open for business.
Looking to dye some upholstery, you're in the right place. Not recommended for hair or fur treatments.
I offer service with a smile.
Welcome, neighbor. I've got just the thing for you here. These dyes I have here will let you give the decor you buy from our local decor vendors an extra pop of color. Take these and try them out, no charge. Be careful though, each only works once. And if you want more, alchemists and scribes can grind up herbs to create pigments, then use those pigments at this station to create more dyes. You can probably also find them on the auction house if you're not interested in making your own.
We are bound by a common enemy.
Cool.
What's on your mind?
Lumber for
How
you.
are you?
You look like someone who could learn the art of being a lumberjack. I can teach you real quick how to identify which trees are prime for getting some lumber. Lumber has all sorts of uses when crafting stuff for your house or other folks' houses if you care to sell your goods. Might want to visit some of your old crafting teachers to brush up while you're at it. They've got new things to teach.
Be good.
He's a lumberjack and that's okay. Right, so where is... neighborhood? I'm going to clean out my quest log. That'll make things a little less messy.
Every brick tells a story.
Decor treasure hunt, that's fine. Okay, so I'm looking for the general contractor who is decor vendor. You can pet the dog. So, decor specialist. I do say pet the dog, and it gets you points for being neighborly when you pet the dog. Right there.
Need something?
Jorvin Longmore, I'd like to upgrade my house. Let's do this. Collected
Good day to
square
you.
room.
Have a good one.
Hi, Aaron. Welcome in.
Hello. See you later.
So let's go.
Champion,
Heller.
Zalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it. We desperately need your aid. Seek me out, and the light will bear you to Quel'Danas.
Okay. Decor tutorial. Absolutely, we're gonna take that tutorial.
This house is what I believe they call a fix-upper. But you can gather and store away any of this clutter that you wish.
Okay, so click this button, enter the house editor.
Your house is starting to look like a home. The items you remove will still be available in your house chest if you change your mind. The house is looking much more orderly. You're fortunate none of that clutter was load-bearing.
Okay,
It's
what do we
time
got?
to decorate. I look forward to seeing what you do with the place. Your house chest is brimming with possibilities. Pull out whatever sparks joy and give it the perfect spot.
Homestone doormat. Okay, so let's start with furnishings. I love that I have started with stuff already. So why do I have this? Okay.
The floors, walls, and ceiling are your palette. Place what you want where you want it.
I love that they give you the option to just say, ignore the collision. I mean, we have to put a grand keg in here. It's a dwarf's house. Okay, that wasn't creepy at all. Whatever that was that was just laughing in my house. Shadow Forge wooden box, elven round table. Okay. Never stop designing. Never stop creating.
Looks like you've got the hang of decorating. I can't wait to see what more you can do, given time. There are a number of vendors in the town center who sell decor for your home. You should stop by and introduce yourself.
I supply only the finest goods.
Okay, so Trevor is the gardening salesperson.
See you around.
Excuse me.
I hope you find something useful.
Farden the Builder. Oh boy.
My goods will
So
serve
I
you
have
well.
an add-on called All the Things that tells me if I've collected.
If you want to procure more exotic furnishings, you should
Basically,
speak with the last
as it says,
architect.
all of the
They
things.
have connections far and wide.
And it's going to be bad news if I don't collect all of those things because it's going to make my brain itch.
We also have some smugglers who are selling items from the Horde. I promise to look the other way if you visit them.
Build to your dreams.
Okay, so visit the smugglers. We're gonna be back here. By the Sethrulus priest's pillow. Okay.
Long life, my friend.
I look forward to seeing more of you around town. No matter where your adventures take you, may Elune guide you back to us.
Alright, so at this point we have basically unlocked Hausen, just a really quick quest, just to kind of get you familiar with stuff. Now, the world is our oyster.
I offer rare goods from distant realms.
So there are lots of items that we can just get straight from the vendors
Thank
here.
you for browsing.
Treasures from far and wide. Find me something
it's gonna be
memorable.
Expensive. It's also going to be fun. Yeah, I will say that one thing that I've heard pretty regularly from people is that the WoW devs have been really awesome about letting people experiment and letting people do really crazy stuff with their houses, and they haven't intentionally broken any of it. And in some cases, they've actually said, you know, we didn't intend for people to be able to do that. But that's how it, but we're gonna do that anyway. We do have an ad break coming up in about 55 seconds here, friends. Ah. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh, I really like this so far. Like, not even necessarily like anything specific about it. I really like the ability to add the rooms and all that. Furnishings. Yeah, these are small rooms. Now, you do have to go through and like unlock the ability. So like this, my house is level, I think 3. But yeah, this is a small room. This is gonna be dangerous. Now, what does it look like on the outside now that I've done that? It looks like I haven't done anything. Okay. So now... Okay, so now I can place my house on my plot where I would like it. Attach fixtures. Okay, so that's how we do that. Entryway. You can try, Wim. I love you dearly, and I mean this in the absolute best way possible. You're gonna go off on this game. Like, you're already good enough in Palea decorating where pretty reasonably they limit a lot of things that you can do. You're gonna blow this away. Like, it's gonna be incredible. Sorry, give me just a second.
What's that? This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints? Oh. I can get you one.
You've had a whole half already!
As well. Hope you're having a good evening. I don't need... Okay. Okay, that's really cool. I probably should have closed my door before I did that. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything. You are under zero obligation to do anything that you don't want to do. I want to put that out there. Zero obligation. It does come with 30 days. Try it out. Don't try it out. I don't care. You have the option now. That's purely if you want to try it out. Don't feel obligated. Yeah, but Kim, we know that you're all about the chaos, which normally I am too, but in this case, look at it, it's so pretty. And I love that it lets you swap it like that. Based woodland, stone. Ooh, the embellished is pretty. Hey, okay, that's awesome. I think that is the first time I have ever seen that happen. Wim, thank you so much for those gift subs. I really appreciate it. I know all 5 of those names, and I think that's one of the first times that I've actually ever seen that happen with gift subs. Thank you so much for those gift subs, Wim. Okay, yeah, like I said, this is gonna be highly, highly dangerous. Oh. I don't know the full context of what happened, and I'm sure that you had good reason for it, but Aaron, I'm really sorry to hear that. I know that if it reaches that point of you feeling like you need to get out of there, then things can't have been going well, so I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope that things go well for you in that process. Okay, decor treasure hunt. Cart lost in the dark. Growth consumes all that remains. Search beside the road.
Interesting. Right.
Okay. I can fix that right now, Sam. I am really sorry about that. Recruitment. Generate link. I forgot they're only good for 30 days. Warcraft. Okay. Brunette Buckeye, I have updated the link in the pinned post to be my current referral link. So if you try that again, it will work, and when you use it, it should link our accounts. So that you're able to automatically get onto the correct server and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that, I forgot, it's only good for 30 days, or I think 10 people.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Now the hurdle is remembering what my old BattleNet account was. Yeah, that is the hurdle. Aaron, it sounds like you are. You know, that doing something like that is definitely a scary thing. But sometimes you have to, you have to take steps backward before you can start moving in the right direction of where you want to go and find the passion in your life. And so, yeah, it's big, it's scary, but honestly, that's awesome that you are taking those steps. we doing the growth thing. That's what we're doing around here. Alright. Treasure hunt. Cart lost in the dark. Strix. Hi, Strix. Welcome in. Cart lost in the dark. Growth consumes all that remains. Search beside the road. Hello. Let's see. Is it under professions? No. Time to decorate. Funding a treasure hunt. So I'm just going to make a new BattleNet account. That's fair. Honestly, Whims is actually still her old like character name and all that. So don't know that she is going to stick with that. I think she technically let's see. I should be able to pull that up. I'm not going to do that. Hang on. Let me swap out of this screen for just a second because I have a lot of people with their real names on my battle tag list. And I don't want to inadvertently dox anyone. Oh, she'll be at the top because she is in my favorites. I don't know why. There we go. Helps if you put the right special character in the DM. Wham, I dropped your battle tag in our Discord message, so you can share with that as you will, and then we can look at updating that later if you would like. It's like I said, I think you probably still have a free one hanging out. Because I don't want to burn a whole bunch of time.
Call me Cuba Pete. I'm the king of a rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
You're very welcome. I went ahead and just looked it up because I don't want to get frustrated by this whole being like, just give me the decor. Let's see. Is this one? Looks like there's going to be a lot of these. Oh boy. Always have to make sure that the pods are in the correct places. Okay, who gave me this? So there are a ton of these quests that all offer different pieces of decor. And the nice thing is that Wowhead has a page that has them all listed. Now I just have to find the right one. I wonder if there's a faster way to do this. View page source. Heart lost in the dark. Okay. Southwest of plot 0. Well, I don't know where plot 0 is. Okay, so it is Elfin 401. Of course, that was one of the last ones. Cart lost in the dark. Okay. So let's try this again. Slash way 56.8, comma 52.3. We like that. Okay. Well, then I guess we're going to be doing a lot of decor. I know it's simple. I know there's not a whole lot to it. I already really like my house. One of the things that they said that they're working on adding is the ability to have your mounts kind of roaming your plot as well. I'm really looking forward to that. So for the moment, let's go ahead and get started on midnight. Okay, apparently we haven't actually loaded. Oh, because I wasn't able to download the update. Thanks for that, Zygor. Alright, so let me see if it will update now. Hopefully it's past kind of the initial crush of people all trying to do that update. Downloading, applying, there we go. Reload. Yay, you finished your quiz. We love that. Very glad that you finished your quiz. Get it done. No more procrastination. Okay, so we'll go full zones. No. Can't start that one yet. Leveling. Midnight. Story campaign. Story go. There we go. No, still procrastination. That test isn't getting done until Saturday. You know what? Fair. Take things only in the amount of time that you have available to do them or something like that. Don't stress yourself out about it. It ain't worth it. Traveler's log. I'm nowhere near finished with this. Trader's tender.
It's a fine day for trade.
I'd like to see what you have to offer this month. Not quite right for my character, but very nice looking. Cloudborn. Ugh. No. I mean, it's nice, but no. Okay.
Now don't you be gone too long.
Nothing there that's really like, oh my god, I must have this. Okay. Not Shift J, just J. Wooster, applicants. Oh, I forgot I had done that. I want to turn that off. Social. Turn off the toast menu. I love that they have a connection to Pinterest that you can enable now.
Pleasantries can wait. Even with reinforcements, we cannot hold back the devouring host for long. Make haste, champion.
Okay, and actually, I neglected to do this. Since it's the new expansion, I need to go through all of my current max level characters, which might only be the one. No, it's more than one. I need to go through all my max level characters and get their rested XP going so that whenever I start to level other characters, it goes at least a little bit faster.
Champion, Zalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it.
That's great. I'll defend it from another character. Oh yeah, because these were ones that I played for Legion Remix. I'm totally up with that. This is, like, I love new expansion time. This is just a very different experience than ones that I've done previously, because I have done zero prep work for this expansion. I'm not in a guild that raids. I'm not in a guild that does dungeons. I'm in a guild that is me and my friends, and we don't do pretty much anything because it's just a friends and family guild. A lot of the people in the guild are people that we play tabletop with every week. Yeah. Husband is in a guild that he leads and does raids. It gets crazy. Yes. Yeah. Back when Wim and I were playing regularly, I wouldn't call it a hardcore guild, or any of the guilds that we played with hardcore. But it definitely
Zalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell.
That kind of crazy situation. Like, we were playing basically nightly. Just to be able to keep up with, like, gearing and things like that. It tells me some of the drama, and I'm like, absolutely not. Yeah. That's part of the reason why I don't raid anymore. It's just, it's always something. We had one friend who So the guild that we were initially raiding with back in the Mists of Pandaria expansion, we loved that guild. It's where we met some of our friends that we still talk to today. The Battle.net account has been made, one step done. Yay! You know, we loved that guild. We loved the people that were in that guild, but we had people in that guild that wanted to be far more hardcore than the rest of us had the time to be, and we just, you know, we made it through. We had a lot of fun, but it kind of reached a point where it stopped. And then one of our friends was in the Air Force, and he was deployed to the Middle East somewhere. I forget specifically where. And at that point, the guild just kind of stopped. So it's one of those things that, like, I'd love to be able to go back to that kind of thing, but also I don't know that I could. So that's part of the reason why I have the guild that I do now, is so that we can play with our friends, and, you know, there's no expectations set on anybody. There's no, like, oh, you know, you have to do this. If people want to get in and, you know, jump in a dungeon, everybody's more than willing to do that. Like, just send somebody a message. Say, hey, I want to play. Like, we're all adults. We don't have time for that kind of BS anymore. Okay. Finish loading up here.
I answer to the light. Fight.
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light.
Leandrin, it has begun. I need you with me on the wall.
Gorthamar, the void will envelop us soon. Only the light can save us now.
No. The time for prayer has passed.
The sunwell will not fall. Not while I draw breath. Little elves. I can see you grow weary. How much longer can you hold out? Flee and save yourselves.
Leandrin, don't.
Light be with you.
You see? She understands it's hopeless. Soon, you all will. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through. I know that I am unworthy. I don't know if I deserve your help, but I know my people do. Please give them strength. I admire your spirit, but that will not save you. Soon, I will break your world.
You can't even break one elf.
comes to devour everything. And when it is finished, there will be no more light. Without your aid, we will perish. I beg you, help us.
One second, I'm just doing a quick message. Okay. Wim doesn't even know where to start. Well, where... Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we can definitely go over this as
I am the blade
however
of the
big of a
light.
group we need to. Because I know it's a lot. Like, it's a lot even for me, and I've been kind of playing well for a long time. That is a very good place to start.
Evacuating the civilians must take priority.
No, we need to focus on launching a counterattack.
Anaria Shala. We prayed for a miracle, and the vanguard of light answered the call. But the battle yet rages on.
Our forces are scattered. The devouring host will overwhelm us.
Why does Tyrellian sound
I
like
answer
that?
to the light.
I am working from home tomorrow. I can't play WoW all day, but I can do stuff. Because it is Travis. So this character right here, High Exarch Tyrellian, is played by Travis Willingham, voiced by Travis Willingham.
The void has come for Azeroth. has no place in Azeroth. The Light chose for you to be here. Vanguard is here to protect. Champion, find Eretor. I will rally the Vanguard and prepare an assault.
Some must remain to guard the Sunwell. If it falls, all is lost.
Okay. Then what am I doing?
The light will shield the land of my ancestors. We are a light in the darkness.
Go join the Vanguard, Farron. I'll escort everyone to the Sunrise. Ready to fight the fight?
Another movie? Don't mind.
You can feel it, can't you, Arator, son of Turalian? Something is amiss. Once so confident in the light you wield, have your eyes finally been opened?
What's that?
Fight
This
conviction.
It comes in pains.
Will betray
I can get you one.
You got it all half already!
in your darkest moment. When you need it most, your light will turn to wrath. And all you'll be left with is ashes. So tell me, Arator, son of Valeria, can you feel it?
I'm still not sure what happened in that moment. But I'll have to worry about it later. We have lives to save. Let's do some good. Better too, let's find the rest of the Vanguard. The High Exarch hates to be disappointed.
Zalatan. If only I had found a way to destroy that accursed blade.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. Even
We will accomplish much together. Let your inner fires burn bright, my brethren. We are called to assault the void.
doing well, Mrs. Granddaddy. How are you? Are you watching the movie? not adulting. I don't want to say irresponsible because managing your mental health isn't ever really irresponsible.
Foul spawn of the Void!
Excuse me.
Prepare to meet your end! The High Exarch calls us to glory or death.
Yeah, that was too funny. And I couldn't tell if you were trying to be serious or if you were just
While we have the chance.
having one of those
I
brain
will not leave my
moments.
people undefended.
Because neither one is out of the question. Oh, heck yeah. Congratulations on getting your last plushie. How dare you mess up your schedule like that? Not like I definitely aim to do as well. So I have to stay home on Monday, Tuesday? One of the days this week. I think it's Tuesday. How's that? I have more mushrooms than one person possibly know what to do with. Yeah. Make my nice mushroom pizza. Yeah, I had to stay on home. I had to stay home on Monday so that they could come and do a floor inspection, and it has also completely thrown my days of the week out of whack.
We must strike back while we have the chance.
No, I will not leave my people undefended.
Be the light the darkness fears.
The beauty of Erisson knows.
Vanguard of the light. We make our stand at the gate. For Azeroth. For the light!
Eritol, wait! I must escort these civilians to the docks and get them to safety. There are still many unaccounted for. We cannot abandon them to the void.
Of course, Lorthamar. We'll do everything in our power to safeguard them. Surely the High Exarch can spare us for a moment to save some lives. Come on, champion. Let's clear a path for the survivors.
The eternal sun guides us. State your business.
Let the light heal your wounds. clear.
More civilians.
Glory to the Sindori. Remember the Sunwell.
Allow the light to be your guide.
Yes. State your business.
Eretor, champion! The evacuating ships are under attack!
The light will protect you.
We have made many sacrifices. We shall not fall.
If we don't protect those ships, we have sent the people aboard them to die.
Clear the skies and rescue any survivors you can find. Sunk a ship. Throw the survivor a rope. You got them all! Thank the light!
That's because I am awesome.
You did it, champion! The civilians escaped the devouring host.
Seralian forgets that victory means nothing if it costs us everything in return.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
What do we need to do? Mount up, champion. We must get to the gate before the Vanguard attacks.
I'm not riding one of your bird things.
Lorthamar could have handled the evacuation, Eretor. Vanguard of the Light, form a line. Hold this gate.
Please, forgive my father. We don't always see eye to eye on things, to say the least.
Treasure. Oh, it's still on. Hashtag priorities. No, I don't think she will.
Not fall today.
The light will protect you. The light will protect you.
light will protect you.
so we're signed up for that. And so, hey, when asks me, she's like, hey, do you want any snacks or anything from this place? And like, I'd gotten like snacks last time. I'm always a variety pack or something like that. So I got here today, the order got here today, and they had a multi-pack combination of beef, pork, and chicken. Turkey. So I opened it up and I pulled a couple out. Sorry about that. Turn that down a minute. I always forget to balance it for WoW, because WoW is just a very loud game. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, so
not fall today.
It came in and I was looking through, and the first one that I pulled out was a pork taco flavor. I forget what specific, but it was like pineapple and pork tacos. And then the other one I pulled out different flavors they had, and lemon pepper, citrus berries, and turkey. It was really interesting, and it was really good. So that was kind of nice.
The light will protect you.
And it was really good. So I'm looking forward to trying those flavors. I'm really looking forward to trying the taco. One more of the wards. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit because it's loud for me too.
Look around you. Look above you. The void opens your eyes to all possible futures. And in every single one of them, your world is mine to claim.
Maybe. Here's one.
High Exarch Toralion is a vaunted battlefield commander. Though I think he sometimes forgets how to be anything else. The Vanguard has faith in the light, and so do I. I've also felt it fill me with wrath. I'm not sure what to think when it does. All that creature's might, it was in such pain. When I was overcome by wrath, I lashed out in my pain. Is it the same for the void as it is for the light? My mother Alaria would know better than anyone how to fight the void. I haven't seen her for weeks. I just hope. Let's focus on activating the sentinels.
You little people and your struggles. Delicious. You still believe your heroics can defeat my devouring host?
Yes.
My forces are as boundless as my power. My fun is just beginning.
Eretor, you broke formation.
Grab the cache over here that is upstairs.
Light aid you. The void has come for Azeroth.
Anari, we cannot allow these ethereals to pillage our sacred artifacts.
On On that we agree. Eretor, hold the line. Champion, seize those weapons.
It's so funny if you listen to Travis, or Turallion in this case, you do occasionally hear a little bit of Grog slip out. So there's one more happen around here somewhere. Aha, there it is. Staff of Disintegration, but no disintegrations.
Thank the light. You've recovered the artifacts. Aldiel Shalom.
The light chose for you to be here. Vanguard of the light, with me! Push these invaders back to the void that spawned them! For the light!
The light offers respite, but you must press on. Keep going. Do not succumb to the darkness.
Forward! We will push back the shadows!
Hurry, champion. We need your help against that behemoth. Vanguard, channel the light from the weapons you recovered. Drive this monster back to the void!
Always a good day when a paladin gets to channel the light.
Vanguard! Redouble your efforts! Today, the void learns the power of light is supreme!
The old warrior thinks this will be his crowning achievement.
Show yourself, witch!
A paladin staring down the might of the void with only the absolute conviction that he is right. So brave in the light. How will you fare lost in the void? You are only fragile mortals. You never had a chance.
Those are big and ugly.
I am the blade of the light. Terralion, we must regroup at the Sunwell before it's too late.
Damn it all! Vanguard, fall back!
Champion, mount up. Retreat to the Sunwell. We made it. Light preserve us.
Turallion is rallying the survivors to the Sunwell Chamber. We will beseech the light once more to help us push back the devouring host. The Sunwell brought us salvation before. We must have faith that it will happen again. You are the last of the Vanguard to make it. Pleasantries can wait. Remain Arator, champion, defend us as we perform the ritual.
made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred.
Okay, void creatures are vanishing. We like that.
Another miracle. Light be praised.
It isn't over, Liadrin. Our friends inside can't maintain this ritual indefinitely.
Have faith, Eretor. This is the light of our salvation. I am the blade of the light.
Eternal sun.
The vanguard of the light will need quarters and supplies.
I will consider it after I have consulted with the others.
You are not needed. That isn't your decision to make.
Baladash, Malanor.
Silvermoon prospers. The Sunwell holds the Void Storm at bay for now, but its current state cannot be sustained forever.
And there's no telling how it could be affecting the rest of Everson, especially the Lightbloom. We need an alternative course of action.
We Randori can aid you in finding one. Grant us entry into Silvermoon. Absolutely not! Your mere presence would risk defiling the Sunwell with void magic. Then it seems we have nothing more to discuss. I'll continue my research in Tranquillion, should you choose to see reason.
The Grand Magister is right about one thing. Protecting the Sunwell is our top priority. The Vanguard of the Light will see to its defense.
Your aid was timely and welcome, Terralion. But remember that Silvermoon and the Sunwell belong to the Sindori. You are guests in our fair city.
Guests, allies, and saviors, Lorthamar. Rest assured that we will guard your city and your people with the full strength of the light.
With perseverance, I'll speak to the Vanguard while you get the other matters settled.
Yeah, it is
You have already
hitting me
taken
pretty
so
hard
many
too,
of my
Sam, so I'm
bloodlines
probably
to
going to
our
finish up these
Sunwell.
last couple of quests and then get out of here.
Vastly undefended.
And I am telling you that it is still not enough. Only by the faith of our forces is the Sunwell holding back the Void.
The Sunwell must not fall.
Then make sure we have everything we need and keep enemies off our backs.
Baladash? The last I saw shadows descend on Quel'Danas. Arthas marched on our kingdom with his army of Scourge. Now another army marches in our streets, saying they're here for
Have
our
a good night.
protection. Are you certain of that?
A new below. That surge from the Sunwell set off the Dragonhawks. They know when there's danger. I've never seen them this unnerved. If the animals are this affected, what about the rest of Eversong?
Let's talk. Of course. The reliquary will lend aid wherever it's needed. Let me know if you're interested as well.
Yeah, at this point, it's just checking the last couple of things.
Baladash, that burst of energy from the Sunwell, it was more powerful than any magic I've ever encountered. And I am well practiced. They say that army protects us, but I heard the surge was their doing. Do they even understand what they meddle with?
All guessed, with all that has happened, that utterly mad vortex of shadow in the sky, guests are leaving in droves. If I weren't overseeing this place, I'm so certain I'd still be here myself. If you wish a room, it is yours.
Baladash Malanore. The gates behind me are restricted to members of the Horde only. Avoid the red banners and trees, or there will be consequences.
You'll need it in Fairbreeze, champion. A problem with the light bloom.
How the elves use this arcane projector to keep us informed.
Thank you for that. I need to make sure I add this sound stuff back to that. We're all thirsty, I'm sure.
Do not squander resources.
Eretor, you may be needed at the Sunwell.
This light blue
Okay, so yeah, I am done.
At the very least,
Go
I
ahead
need to
and
find
wrap
out.
up here for the moment. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. I do apologize that it was not the most engaging, especially whenever I started to drift a little bit there. I got in getting kind of automatic mode whenever it comes to World of Warcraft. So downfall of having played it for so long. I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here. We will find somebody to raid out to. I think I know where we're going, but I'll just double check real quick. See if they're still going. Yep. So yeah, we'll pop over. We'll harass a friend of ours, and I hope everybody has a fantastic night. And we will see you next time. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Greatly appreciated. As always, I hope you enjoyed the World of Warcraft. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in Discord or anything like that. Otherwise, we will see you next time. I believe we're doing a little bit of shuffling, so yeah. I hope everybody has a great night. Oh, okay. So yeah, we're gonna head over. We will say hello to Glitch, and I hope everybody has a great night. We will talk to you later. It would help if I hit the button to raid out, so y'all get to hear the music.
The fire's low, but the spirit's high. The stars are winking in the sky. One last round before we part. Raise your mugs and warm your heart. Immanis leads with a voice so true. A home for the many, not just a few. Last call, friends, before we go. The laughter fades, but the love will grow. And keeps the peace. Jen rides the wave. The Kintilad is here, bold and brave. Through quests and jokes, we've sailed the stream. A tavern built on every dream. The chat's alive, a roaring sea, a place